Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about who is Barcelona's next manager and what options can you look at here. Starting with their best team, obviously we know Xavi is leaving this year, so we know there is going to be a new manager, a new person to take the realm. I thought, Xavi's had a decent end to his time at Barcelona. He went unbeaten for quite a long time until being obviously knocked out by PSG last week in the Champions League and then beaten despite the ghost goal from Lamine Yamal in the La Liga in the El Clasico the other day, which was a bit iffy to say the least, but yeah, it happens. We have to talk about it. But in terms of Barcelona's best team, I think it is Ter Stegen in there. I don't think there's any doubt behind that. Is Araujo, and Kubarasi has been a very solid addition to the back line this year. Obviously Christensen's an option back there, Inigo Martinez, and also Alonso has played a few games there, but I think Kubarasi going forward, 17 years old, is the future of that back line, so I think we're going to have to include him here. Stegen obviously in net, as I said. The back four, obviously, with Cancelo not being a permanent signing, it'd be Alejandro Balde going into next year, unless they do get Cancelo permanent, but we'll talk about it later. And Koundé at right back, who has been a very, very solid right back for Barcelona the past couple of years, and was a great addition to the really good defence performance that got put in for the whole of last season. De Jong in the DM position, that's undoubtedly the decision. Xavi and Pedri coming into the midfield duo, which, it's the future of Barcelona. That three there, probably get a different DM, a younger DM. I don't know who they're going to get, but they'll probably get someone there. Lamine Yamal on the right and Rafinha coming off the left. I know they can play on either side, both of these guys, and do it comfortably. But Lamine Yamal, once again, the future for Barcelona. And then Lewandowski up front, who, he's the current for Barcelona, but they probably get someone younger, and they have actually got someone younger in the place of Vitor Roque, who is going to come into the team and, be firing straight away by the looks of it. He's not quite Endrick, but he is up there. This guy has the ceiling to go for. But we'll start with the first managerial person we're looking at. I'm going to look at Arteta, and I know the rumours about Arteta and Barcelona have kind of died down the past couple months, but I feel like he would still be a really good option for Barcelona to look at. Barcelona like hiring ex-Barcelona players to be the managers, and Arteta was involved with Barcelona, but it would be what style would he play first of all? And I think they're already quite set up to play the way he likes to play. Obviously they would do someone who can play in a more centre forward role, whilst they have a centre midfielder who can create, and then someone who can push forward behind the striker. Two exciting wingers, yep. The two high attacking fullbacks, one high attacking fullback who can come into the midfield, and then the others that can move into a back three. Kind of what Arteta wants to do. He wants to, copy Pep in a way, but we'll keep that on the quiet, because it gets the Arsenal fans a bit rowdy. It does. Obviously Femin can play in this role, like I said, playing in the centre forward role behind the goal, but even Vitor Roque can do the role, but I don't want to put him too deep in midfield. And on to the players that he would sign, Arteta. We're going to start with the first one, and that would be keeping Cancelo. Cancelo would be perfect for the role, as I said, of that more attacking fullback who can come into midfield and maybe play comfortably in the midfield for when the midfielder comes into the centre forward position, and then it moves across like that. And then even Koundé can attack well, but Cancelo would be the perfect addition to the way he would want to play. So let's move it back into Cancelo back over there. And who else would he want to bring in? He'd want to bring in Sané, another ex-City player, someone that he's been comfortable with, and he'd get Rafinha off the books quite a bit of money, and Sané to get for cheaper than what they sell Rafinha for, I do imagine. And then Sané worked with Arteta before, and it adds to that left side. He's comfortable on that left side, he's comfortable on the right side, like the Yamal, like Rafinha, can all rotate, and I feel like they need a bit more rotation in the wingers. So yeah, Sané would be a great addition to that, and he's a bit more direct, Sané, than Rafinha. Rafinha's a bit more trickier, whilst on the left, Sané is very direct, and he's a very good goal scorer as well. That is Arteta's team. Let's move it back into everyone's positions and go on to the next manager that we talk about. This manager we talk about is probably in my head the most likely, and that's because he's currently Barcelona's B team manager. That's right, Rafa Marquez, someone who a lot of Barcelona fans will want to see as their next manager, but I feel like he'll be a bit more on the defensive side. Just see more of a similar to this, but deeper centre midfielders, and allowing De Jong to have a partner in a double pivot, and then having a more free attacking midfielder to rotate with the wingers around. There'll be a bit more defensive structure, which means they'll be looking at getting in to the team Bring back Ansu Fati because, as I said, he is currently Barcelona B team's manager, so he'd be very interested in making sure La Masia gets its way. And Ansu Fati, he was the golden boy. He was Barcelona's number 10. He was brought through to, be Messi's heir to the throne, and he's been loaned to Brighton. So I think Marquez will bring him back and try and involve him more in the team, and it'll be a deadly front three if you have Ansu Fati, Lamine Yamal, with Xavi just behind him, and Vitor Roque up front. Vitor Roque, obviously not La Masia, but quite young, coming into Barcelona, and then a La Masia 3 behind him. Oh, that would be tasty. Even if, let's take De Jong out of this. Let's have a La Masia midfield, putting Femin in the team. You can take Xavi out of the team, and bring in De Jong, because also, Gavi's also not La Masia. And then they also bring in someone who is more comfortable in midfield, as I said, in that double pivot, to allow, Gavi in the just behind, or Pedri can go there, and Andre Gomez coming in with a bit more experience. So I do feel like midfield is a bit of experience, and it allows for rotation. It's better rotation than what Oriol Romeu allows, and Gundogan's not quite found his comfort zone in Barcelona yet. But Andre Gomez, someone who has played for Barcelona before, someone who knows Barcelona, someone who knows the club, and I feel like that's what Marquez would be wanting in his team when he does eventually become a manager. He'll want people that are used to playing for Barcelona. You know how heavy this shirt is, because it is quite a heavy shirt to wear, I do imagine. The next person I'm looking at is Thiago Motta. Once again, another ex-Barcelona player that we are looking at here. But as I said, that's what Barcelona go for. Barcelona go for players that have been associated with the club. And Motta is, has been very put in the news recently for talking, but the footballing world, for talking about how he plays his formation. He doesn't play 4-3-3, as this would be probably called. He actually plays 2-7-2, including the goalkeeper in the play, and allowing the defenders to come into the midfield whilst the fullbacks can cover from that, and it allows these two centre mids to come further up and play behind him. Like that. That's kind of how it's been playing. Obviously, in the modern way, it becomes more like this. But that's what he wants. He wants his fullbacks to play inside when they can. But he sees it as more of a split team of 2-7-2, as in they're the lanes that you play in football. They're the lanes that you're playing down. You're playing down 3 attacking lanes: the right, the left, and the middle. And he wants to solely put his thing down the middle. But obviously, sometimes you need to go out wide. Sometimes you need the good width. And this means he'll be looking at bringing in 2 players. Obviously, we like to look at 2 players, because 2 players is relatively base. Is what you start off when you're a new manager. Bring in 2 players, and they help, apply your system. And I think Rabiot coming into midfield, someone who, has seen a system. So I'm going to take out Pedri there. A bit harsh on Pedri. But it means the midfield can drop into that, and then it allows when, Balde and Koundé can come up further, they come into them roles as well, and it allows for, De Jong and Rabiot to also cover when they do that. So Rabiot would be a good addition alongside. Give me a second. Ooh. If I just 1 second, bringing in. Oh, sorry, my head's just gone. Oh my god, I forgot. This is terrible. I forgot his name, but he is a winger, I think. Oh god, what's his name? It's gone, and that's kind of ruined it for me, and it's kind of ruined my whole stream here. But he is a winger, and it would be to play on that 2, role, and come into the midfield there and attack how he wants to, but also play the centre forward when he needs to. Sorry, my head's just gone there. Oh, what a mistake there, Callum. Love that. But anyway, let's reset the team. Let's reset the team, because now we're going on to the last one to talk about, and that will be. Oh, it's a team reset there. 4-3-3. Yeah, the team's a bit wonky after going about 2-7-2. But we're going into the last manager, and that last manager is someone who's been associated with Barcelona. Everyone's seen him in that Barcelona kit alongside Pep, and that is Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho, what a shock when that would be. Going to Barcelona, ex-Real Madrid manager, he loves his time at Real Madrid, but he's getting linked here, there and everywhere. He was at the Fulham-Liverpool game the other day, and Liverpool fans feel like they're going to get Mourinho, but going to Barcelona, that would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be nice. Seeing Barcelona managed by Jose Mourinho, but I feel like they're quite already set up. Jose Mourinho likes, certain ways of playing. He'll switch to this. He'll switch to as he does, to double pivot. He loves a double pivot. He loves a strong fullback, and he loves an attacking fullback to balance the strength of the attack. And he loves creative young wingers, and I feel like he'll have an issue in this team because he always finds an issue with someone with either De Jong, Pedri or Lewandowski, someone who he can technically turn on. Obviously he'll struggle to turn on a La Masia. He might turn on Rafinha as well. He'll struggle to turn on anyone from La Masia, and he'll never turn on his defenders. So let's talk about who we bring in, and we're going to start with João Cancelo. You know, Portuguese to Portuguese, João Cancelo will be perfect once again. Keeping him on. And it allows for the modern way, but Cancelo's very good at attacking, and that's what Jose Mourinho would want from his fullback here. Someone who can carry the ball forward from fullback and allow it to drop into a more back three when needed. And also bring in Palhinha to shore up that defence, shore up that midfield, and be more strong in midfield. Allow De Jong to be, the fancy of his passes are nice, but then allow Palhinha to be cutting the ball apart, just making them necessary tackles to tear it apart. 2 Portuguese signings this for Mourinho, and it would be a proper Mourinho team. Look at it. You tell me that doesn't feel like a Mourinho team? You've got, you got your great goalkeeper in net in his Czech, his young centre back alongside his solid centre back, his crazy centre back. That's his Terry and his Cavallo right there. And then he's got an attacking fullback in the terms of Ashley Cole, and then he's got his defensive fullback in terms of Ivanovic. And then he's got his, Kunde's Ivanovic, so I say. Then he's got his 2 DMs. He's got his creative DM who can carry the ball forward, and he's got his strong DM who can just tear the ball apart. And that is John Obi Mikel and his Mikel and Essien, or it can be his Matic and his Fabregas. And then he's got his creative midfielder here who's loved by the club, and that's his Lampard. That's his Lampard right there, Xavi. And then he's got his his creative wingers who he had at Chelsea. He had Robin, and he had Duff, and then he had Hazard and Pedro. Now he has Rafinha and Lamine Yamal, and then he has his strong striker. He went from Diego Costa, he had Drogba, and now he has Lewandowski. This feels like a Mourinho team. The players fit the bill. So if you're not going to get Rafa Marquez, Barcelona board, I'm telling you now, Jose is your guy. Arteta might be a good option as well, but Jose is your guy. Jose is your guy. If you're gonna, you're gonna look at your options, you want to get back in the Champions League, Jose Mourinho is your guy to take you there. He will be your guide to that trophy. But that is it in this video now, guys. I've gone through 4 options for Barcelona to look at as their managerial options. Let me know who your favourite would be to see in the Barcelona dugout next year. I thank you for watching, guys. If you like the video, please subscribe, because that's much appreciated. You can see plenty more videos on the channel. And if you like the video, leave a like, because you've liked the video, so leave a like. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I will see you next time. Cheers.